So what's up YouTube, it's Duke back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 22 tip video I'm going to break down the new best play in the entire game. This play is going to give you free touchdowns on offense. It's a money passing play that's super easy to use, and we just had a big gameplay patch last week in regards to zone coverage, specifically to cover 3. And this patch was supposed to make cover 3 better, but honestly it just made it worse, and this video was going to show you exactly what I mean, how to completely exploit this coverage after the patch for free touchdowns. So just want to get right into it. I'm in gun bunch and I'm in the Seahawks playbook on offense. The play we're going to look at is the clear out. Now with this play, I do recommend having your fastest receiver on the outside of the bunch. So if we go into our depth chart, we're using the Niners. You can see, as far as the Niners go, we don't really have anybody extremely fast as a receiver. I mean, I guess we could put in a running back, but we don't really want to do that. I'm just going to put in Samuel, 92 speed, nothing crazy, but he is our best option. Now, if you're playing Mutt, obviously you're going to also be able to potentially use a gunslinger at quarterback with Wilson, but you definitely do want some throw power on the quarterback to make sure this ball gets out there. So the play we're going to look at is going to be, again, clear out. It's in the Seahawks playbook, and it's called clear out, SE out. Now, cover 3 was supposed to be fixed. We're going to just always make sure that our bunch is on the wide side of the field. Here we're close to the left hash. That means we line the bunch up on the right. Now, before I actually show you the setup to this play, I do want to show you what the patch actually did fix, which was the bomb with the wheel and the streak from verticals. If you played before the patch, you know that you could basically just come out here, streak your receiver, outside receiver in the bunch, and that it was going to be a free touchdown, right? Well, the corner no longer bites down on the wheel route, and as you guys can see, if you try to throw that up there, that's going to be an easy pick. But there's definitely ways to exploit cover 3 for free touchdowns after the patch, and that's what I'm about to show you. So that clear out play is a perfect example, and there's actually several different ways we can utilize this. Before I show you my favorite way to utilize it, I do want to remind you guys, I do free tips, gameplays, and news for Madden 22 on my YouTube channel on a daily basis. So if you enjoy my videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. All that stuff helps me out a lot, and if we can get to 250 likes on this video, I will post another fire cover 3 exploit for you guys on the channel. Also, if you're looking to get better at Madden 22, be sure to check out sportsgamers.com. That's where I post all my premium tips, my ebooks, my offensive and defensive schemes, and we have content for current and next gen. If you guys like the little stuff I put on YouTube, you're going to love the premium content I have at sportsgamers.com. We go much more in depth, and it's really all you need to get better at Madden 22 and win more games. But really, when you run this play, you need either the ability to hot route your tight end on a corner route or potentially hot routes to the slot receiver. So you could use a tight end apprentice, a slot apprentice, or even a hot route master. You just need something like that. So the easiest way to do it, for me anyways, is to just go ahead and put Kittle on a corner route. Now, when you put him on a corner route, you can do whatever you want with Sanu. It doesn't really matter. But the thing is this route on this play that Samuel's on is the glitch. This route is why the play works. If you just use your standard streak after the patch, sometimes the corner stays with it because he recognizes it's his responsibility, really. But for whatever reason, after this patch, especially, the game doesn't recognize this route the same way as it just does a hot routed streak. The corner is just going to completely leave it, and if you look closely on the play art, you can see this route is angled to the outside, whereas if I just hot route a streak, it looks much differently. So I'm going to reset the play, and you can see a clear difference in Samuel's route. So let's just go ahead and run it a few times so you guys can see how this works. Watch the corner on the outside right. I mean, you can see I have a touchdown by about 15 yards. It is just blatantly wide open, and I want to go into the replay to show you guys exactly what just happened. So basically, all you're going to wait for is the corner to basically turn his hips on the bunch side in the third, to basically play the corner out. As soon as you see that, all you got to do is throw a bullet pass up into the sideline so you lead it away from the safety. And you guys can see, I mean, again, I have a 92 speed receiver and a quarterback with Jimmy G, I believe, right? He's not even, some crazy quarterback with throw power. But this is open, I mean, by a million yards. You guys can see here, it's not even close. When I'm going to catch this ball, there's almost no one in the screen anymore. This is how open this truly is. This is an easy one-play touchdown, and we're going to be able to do this all day long. It's one of the, I would say, best bombs in the game right now. It's the best overall explosive play in the game right now. Again, all you have to do is put your tight end on a corner route, and it's going to absolutely destroy cover 3. Just wait for him to move. You guys can see, I mean, I'm going up against a pretty good player in Alexander, and it's just all day long. Just to show you guys, I'll go up against the meta, which is Mike Blitz 3, and you're going to see it still works against that. So here, we could do it right here. And by the way, guys, like I said, this is just one way to do this. I have some other ways to do it on sportsgamers.com that actually involve putting the tight end on, basically not even putting the tight end on the corner route. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. So this is just one way. I want to emphasize there's many more. There's many more. Now, most people that run the meta Mike Blitz 3 do have base and line on. And that's going to do two things. It's always going to make the nickel corner on the strong side, but more importantly, it's going to make the safety that's supposed to be covering the deep zone, the deep third, he's going to be on the bunch side, which kind of makes it a little bit more difficult for some of the bombs that other people might use to work. But with this bomb, it does not matter. Past that, though, their adjustments defensively, they might blitz you, they might do a double Mabel like you see here with a curl flat and a cloud flat on each side. It really just depends upon the defensive player you're playing. It doesn't really matter, though, because as long as we put the tight end on the corner route, all we have to do is we basically just wait for the corner to bite down on our corner route, this guy right here, Alexander, and then once we see that, we just bomb the corner, or I'm sorry, not the corner route, but the fade route for a touchdown. Now, one thing I do want to say is that after this patch, if you press out of cover 3, you're pretty much dead. So we're not even going to press here. Pressing out of cover 3 after the patch just lets normal streets and even corners get behind it. I want to show you that none of that is required. This is going to be an easy bomb. Now, if you guys notice, my guy got bumped for about 30 years, but the bomb still worked. It was just a bad pass. Take a look at the replay, and you're going to notice that for whatever reason, like a few guys ran into my player, but he still, this corner still bit on the corner out, and all we had to do was just lead it into this area. It was going to be a touchdown. We just got a bad throw. I'm going to do that for you guys one more time. Another thing I want to mention about this play is if you do this setup I'm doing right here, which has the slot, the tight end on the corner route, it really doesn't matter what you could do otherwise than that. You could put the slot on whatever route you want. It doesn't really make a difference. I could even put them on a hitch, some sort of underneath drag, maybe a whip route. Whatever you really want to do. The only two routes that really matter on this play are the tight end corner route and this little glitchy fade route. So, we can get out of the pocket to get a little bit easier to angle to throw the ball. You guys can see he bit again, and it was almost more like an anticipation by me. I knew he was going to bite down, and I was able to get this bomb up over the top. And I got down to the 1-yard line. Again, I don't have the best quarterback or receiver to be doing this as far as throw power and speed go, and I don't have abilities or any of that either. And even past that, you guys can see that this still works because it's that glitchy. I still have great separation. I'm just not fast enough, so I get caught from behind a little bit at about the 2-yard line. Actually, one last thing I want to mention about this is how bad cover 3 is after the patch, is that even though we're obviously giving up a one-play touchdown bomb, with this, you guys can see that this tight end corner route still is open. Even though the corner is giving up the bomb, he doesn't even cover the corner route either. I can just throw the corner out right behind all these players. I mean, I know I didn't get a good pass there, but that's the crazy part about cover 3 is they're just not playing anything right now. Let it be corners, bombs. There's just so many different ways to abuse cover 3. Let's do this again, and you guys can see that even though that guy's gonna bite late, he's still gonna give up the corner out. You guys enjoyed this little tip breakdown. Until next time, it's Duke. I'm out of here. Like I said, drop me a like on this video, 250 likes, and I'll drop another post-patch cover 3 exploit.